America is not a racist country.
Many of you might have heard about the black FedEx worker that was shot at when he was out there doing his job, just can't leave folks alone. And I don't know what was worse, this young man being shot at or the way that FedEx treated him. I mean, when I started reading about what FedEx said to him after he reported being shot at, their response, ladies and gentlemen, was for him to finish his route. See, this is why America have a worker shortage, and you deserve the worker shortage that you have. You know, this thing that America has is largely because they never in their history of being here know how to treat people. Making a profit is above everything else. And they prove it when these stories come out. And I'm glad that people are no longer holding back and they are speaking on how bad things are on these jobs. And these managers and supervisors and owners are treating you like crap and paying you peanuts, not even enough money for you to live on. And people are just not sitting back and accepting that anymore. That's why it's record breaking people getting these business licenses out here and they're going out on their own. And I don't blame them. So it gets worse. Not only did they show a lack of concern and told him to finish his route, they put him on unpaid leave. So, he was smart to lawyer up after being attacked. Now, the two white men that shot at him, they were arrested. They were. Oh boy. So, this is 24-year-old DeMontario Gibson, and he told reporters he was confronted by two white men who shot at him on January 24th for being what, we're always suspicious according to them, and he was delivering packages in Brookhaven, a town about 55 miles south of Jackson, Mississippi. So this is where it took place. He said his FedEx bosses told him to return to the company facility with his bullet riddled van and that they would file a police report the next morning. Why the next morning? Why couldn't you do it on the day he was shot at? Oh my goodness. Mr. Gibson told the Mississippi Free Press, however, that he filed his own report straight away and explained the situation, telling police that two white men told him he was acting suspicious and said he was not, and was in fact working and wearing a FedEx uniform at the time. On Thursday, an attorney for Mr. Gibson told reporters the 24-year-old had in fact complained to his bosses about the incident, and the company didn't show any concern. Yeah, that's usually how they act out here. In fact, what they wanted Mr. Gibson to do was complete his route and complete his route after he almost lost his life. Mm-mm-mm. And that is his attorney standing next to him, Rodney Diggs. You have bullet fragments in the truck and in the car. Clearly someone that young, he ain't never deal with nothing like that. And of course, the first thing that comes to mind is Ahmaud Arbery. They decided to chase him down. He's driving a FedEx truck and in a FedEx uniform. Oh my goodness. Ooh, these people are silly as hell. So he is, his attorney is saying he is suffering from PTSD, which I'm sure he is. I'm sure he is. That is ridiculous what he went through. All right, I think there's some audio here. Hold on, y'all. Let me see if I can play this.
Thank you, Mr. Bryant. And I echo the sentiments of Mr. Moore and Mr. Bryant. Again, my name is Rodney Diggs of Ivy McNeil White Purcell and Diggs. We're the largest black-owned law firm in the nation. And once we heard about this, the Cochran firm was gracious enough to absolutely bring us on to assist with this matter. Now, I echo the sentiments of what Mr. Moore and what Mr. Bryant said. But in addition to that, we want to give a warning to FedEx because they're not out of this at all. What's interesting is after Mr. Gibson made these complaints to his supervisor, multiple supervisors, they didn't show any concern. In fact, what they wanted Mr. Gibson to do was complete his route. Complete his route after he just almost lost his life. You have bullet fragments in the truck and in the car. Clearly, someone that young that has dealt with this sort of shooting as it happened in the Ahmaud Arbery style is suffering from stress and for sure PTSD. You shouldn't require a young black male who just experienced racism at its highest height in the 2022 to continue to do work.
Well, that's what FedEx expected. And now that he has obtained an attorney, he's on unpaid leave. So FedEx didn't give a rat's behind about what happened to him. Probably was related to the shooters, the way they're acting. Y'all need to start checking the backgrounds. They may be related to these two guys that shot at him. They're acting suspicious. So yeah, so he felt disrespected, and he should be feeling that way. These employers did not stand by him at all, didn't show concern at all. So the police have charged the two men that shot at him, Gregory and Brandon Case, with aggravated assault after the father and son turned themselves in on February 1st. This is according to the Mississippi Free Press. So I sure hope that whatever this young man does, in terms of dealing with this situation, he definitely need to sue the hell out of his employers and go after those managers that act so nonchalantly when he was shot at. And this is just another example of employers that don't care at all about employees. They just see you as a body to get the job done. They don't care about you. They don't care if he lost his life out there. You know, and I've heard things about FedEx over the years. This is not the first time I've heard these kind of incidents around here. They monitor how much these drivers start and stop. It got so bad. I was reading an article here in my state. They said the drivers are wearing adult diapers so they don't have to take so many bathroom stops. They just dog these people out on their route. They want them to complete their route within a timely manner. So I don't think I could work for an employer to the point where I got to put on a damn adult diaper, but that's what they were doing here in my state. But y'all, please tell me what you think. I'm good. I'm glad this young man got a lawyer, but he need to go after those two guys that shot him, shot at him, and he needs to sue the hell out of his employers and whoever those managers are. They need to be named in his lawsuit. But y'all, please tell me what you think about this story. What a disgrace. Please leave your comment and subscribe. Don't forget to hit on the notification bell, and I'll see you on the next video. Peace, family.